just on the. Of course, they're pretty close on. I mean, they're pretty tight on calling that these days, and which they should, because you don't want anybody hurt.
One thing, excuse me, it's going to be incidental face mask. It's only 5 yards, so that's not going to be a first down.
Right.
So let's make sure they didn't move it again. So it's going to be 2nd down and 5. Good news is that wasn't a personal foul. Bad news is we lost that sack right there. So as they look over to the sideline to get their play from the coach right there, they're running 2 wide receivers to the far side, one to the near side, 1 running back, and 1 tight end in the backfield as their tight end goes in motion. Quarterback on the keeper, that's Tate. Tate gets to the 30, 35, and close to the 40-yard line. I believe he'll make it to the 40-yard line. It'll be a 1st down and 10, Marion.
Again, Tate does most of it for him. Again, they throw the ball about 70% of the time. Of course, he's their leading rusher right now. Last week they picked up a little bit more from some of the other guys. But again, Tate is number 1. And wouldn't be surprised if Gate City doesn't have a spy on him. Almost was one of those linebackers to go where he goes everywhere.
A lot of motion on that last play right there, and that seems to give Gate City a little bit of difficulty. They come back to pretty much the same set right there. As a fake handoff right there, looking to throw the ball to their tight end. He's got the ball at the 40, 45, tripped up for little to no gain at the 44-yard line. We sniffed that one out pretty good, Joe. That could have been a big gainer. That was passed out to the big tight end, number 11, Chase Langston. He's the 6'3", 245-pounder I was talking about before the game.
Yeah, again, they're pretty physical up front, but like I said, there's a lot of motion. They've probably seen a lot of the tape. The scissor action gives us problems. We'll see if they try to exploit that tonight.
2nd and 5 from the 45 as they look over to the coaches again. They sit, and then they raise back up as they look over to the coach. But right now we've got 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, as they hand the ball off straight up the middle for no gain. Carrying the ball right there was number 10, Easton Medley. Medley gets the ball to maybe the 46-yard line. Quick
trap. Again, this is their 2nd, 3rd down. They converted on the first one. Let's see if we can hold them and get the ball with pretty good field position. Again, 9:24 left here in the first quarter. It's 0-0. Marion with the ball first.
Marion has the ball, as you said, at the 46-yard line. They've got to get to exactly midfield for the 1st down as they fake the handoff. Quarterback keeps it. Exact same play as last time as he gets to midfield and over to the 48-yard line. So they get the 1st down barely, but again, it's 1st and 10. Marion's not moving the ball in huge chunks like other teams have been doing this year on big plays, but they're 5 yards here, then 2 yards, and 7 yards, and they're methodically going down the field. As you said, they've had the opening kickoff, and there's 9 minutes to go as they wind the clock again. They're not looking to. Doesn't look like they're looking to push the pace at this moment at all right now. They're looking to ball control. Again, we got 3 wide receivers to this side, 1 to the far side, running back behind the quarterback, and we're going to have a false start right here on their slot wide receiver. That's going to be Austin Thomas. They were going on the count of 3, and he went on the count of 2. So it's going to be 1st down and 15. Good break right there for the Blue Devils as they push it back to the 47-yard line of Marion.
Yeah, like I said, if Gate City, we've not had a lot of luck with penalties and turnovers with the other teams. Everybody's been pretty sound when they played us this year, so good to hopefully get a few breaks here tonight at Marion.
Again, 1st and 15. Quarterback in the shotgun as he's been all night tonight. Pass out to the far side right there, and it's going to be gobbled up right there. That almost looked like a miscommunication as there were 2 wide receivers for Marion in the same location, but the pass was complete to Austin Thomas, and he was taken down by Gate City's number 21. Looks like Jacob is in the game right now. Jacob Hicks. Wasn't sure if Jacob was going to get to play tonight, but he made the tackle right there.
It looked like they ran a slip screen, but they ran it to 2 receivers in the same area. So, as they come up, and it's 2nd down and 13.
Yeah, quarterback rolls to the near side this time, looking to throw the ball deep, and the pass is going to be caught. Great catch. Pass was a little overthrown, but the big, tall number 26
36.
36. Zach Richardson. He's only 5'11", but he looked much taller on that as he went up for that pass right there.
He climbed the ladder, that's for sure.
He found the hole right there, and there was 3 or 4 Gate City defenders around him, but he went down. Were they playing like a zone defense right there, Joe?
They were playing a man under zone over top.
So as the quarterback keeps the ball, as they go a little faster right now. The first down was down to the 35-yard line, and they gain about 2 on this first down play. They get the ball down to the 33. So that last play was probably, that was the first big play of the night right there. But
and that's what Marion wants to do. They want to run enough action in the backfield, those quick things, and then all of a sudden, bam, they're going to pull it out and throw a 15-yard out. And again, they're in Gate City territory on the 33.
Tate's a smart quarterback. You can tell right there as he looks at his progressions, and he throws the ball deep down, and the pass is going to be, let's see what they mark. They're going to call it a catch at the 2-yard line. Catch at the 2-yard line. Devin Ham goes up over our defender right there. DeAndre Mack was in possession to intercept that, but he was out-jumped by Marion's.
He's just a little bit behind in terms of looking around, and like I said, he got the ball a little bit quicker.
Hey guys, before they start the clock again, it only took 2 plays for Graham. They were up 7-0 on Lebanon.
63 points, I think they'll score tonight.
So 7 minutes to go here as it's 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. He faked the handoff, quarterback on the keeper. He's hit hard right there at about the 2nd yard line. And gets ahead to maybe the 1 as they keep unpiling them down there. And we'll see where they end up marking the ball. It's going to be between right at the 1-yard line, but that was a good hit right there as quarterback ran that fake option or whatever you might want to call it as he goes up the middle. That had worked twice great, but the draw didn't work that time for him. But back under center right now, Tate, he hands the ball up straight ahead, and the players say touchdown. Let's see what the officials finally announce it as a touchdown. Going from about 1.5 yards out for Marion right there was their running back. Carrying the ball in that time was number 10, Easton Medley. Medley didn't get much carries carrying that possession right there, but he got the ones that count. Looks like they're going for a 2-point conversion, kind of a
muddle huddle kind of look, you want to say.
But their quarterback is out of the game. They've got their second string quarterback. And he carries the ball straight ahead in for the 2-point conversion. Again, that's Easton Medley again, Joe. That was a strange set right there, but you know more about that right there.
Basically, we went to the old single wing. And again, it caught Gate City flat-footed on that one because they didn't know who had the ball and where. So 6:11 left here in the first quarter. It's 8-0 Marion. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. And you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Family owned for 3 generations, Broadwater Trading Company proudly supports Gate City High School and wishes the Blue Devils the best for a great upcoming season. Broadwater Trading Company is your local steel dealer, and they've got chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, outdoor power equipment, and much, much more, including farm equipment and supplies. So go by and see them today at 297 West Water Street, or give them a call at 386-6811. Again, that's 386-6811. Again, Broadwater Trading Company, proudly supporting Gate City Athletics.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the home of the Scarlet Hurricanes. With 6:11 to go in the first quarter, Marion strikes first on a 1.5 yard run and a 2-point conversion right there. Kicking off is also their quarterback and their punter, Tanner Tate. He does a little bit of everything as he kicks the ball short, and as we are able to return the ball to the 30. Almost, that's Mack. Andre Mack is wrestled down by his shoulder pads pretty much as he got to the 30-yard line. As he tried to break through right there, he was wrestled down by Marion. So we're going to have the ball. They ended up marking it at the 26-yard line. Joe, we can't get down 14 or 21 points tonight here.
No. Again, Marion, very methodical, went right down the field. It's going to be interesting to see. Looks like Sally's going to come out at quarterback. Wonder if Coach Akers is going to use DeAndre at quarterback, against this pretty good Marion defense.
Yeah, DeAndre Mack comes to the wide side. He'll be in at wide receiver right now as we have Sally under center. Sally straight ahead handoff right there. That's carrying the ball. It's Luke Reed, who Coach did say would get more touches tonight. So Luke carries the ball for about 7 to 8 yards, Joe. Good carry right there. Luke's been carrying the ball good, even against these powerful teams that we've been playing.
Running hard again, just a sophomore. Right future ahead. Again, Gate City comes out. It's 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, at the 35-yard line as Sally goes under center. Sally looking, going to hand the ball off inside and not going to work. Handing the ball off inside once or twice is going to be fine, but we're going to have to move it out. Again, that's Reed with the loss on the play. Oh, excuse me, that was Logan Tomlinson. Thank you, Joe. Logan Tomlinson carried the ball that time and then lost I think he got back to the line of scrimmage.
About a foot.
Yeah.
Big 3rd down conversion right here.
Yeah. First 3rd down conversion of the night for Gate City, and as we talk about, they're all big. 3rd down and 2. As we hand the ball off straight ahead, and it looks like we're going to have plenty of room for a 1st down. Got about 4 yards, only needed about 2. Hand the ball off inside, carrying at that time, running hard right there was Tomlinson again. Tomlinson, that was 4 hard yards he got right there.
Yeah, they again, that's huge for them. Came into the ball game right at 20% conversion rate for 3rd downs on the season. That's a good omen for Gate City again. But again, turnovers have been the key. Let's see if we can hold on to the ball and drive with it.
We've ran every play inside the tackle box. Let's see if we decide to run anything out on the outside. As there's a fumble right there, but Sally, just as you were talking about turnovers right there, an exchange from the center right there, simple exchange. Sally pulls out away from the center too soon, and just like that, it's 2nd down, and we actually got a yard, but
got to stay ahead of the changes as we talked about. 2nd manageable, 2nd and 3rd, or 2nd down and 3, 2nd down and 5. We've got to be able to do that, not force ourselves to be in these long situations where we have to throw it.
Again, Marion leads 8-0 with 3:59 now to go in the 1st quarter. Gate City, Sally under center right there, 2 running backs in the backfield. Again, I'm not sure if he was quarterback keeper or if he mishandled that snap as well, Mr. Joe.
That was another that was just a bad exchange. 2 in a row. I don't understand what's happened there, but again, we've got to be able to get the quarterback exchange before, and
Sally's going to come out this time and bring quarterback, and it's going to be DeAndre Mack. So I still think Sally's a little a little nicked up because we didn't really try anything. We ran everything inside the tackle box. So Mack is going to hand the ball off straight ahead, and on 3rd down we're going to get to almost midfield where they're going to mark it at the 46-yard line, and looks like we're going to have to punt, Joe. So those 2, you won't say those are turnovers or anything like that, but we gave away 2 downs right there.
Wasted downs. You can't waste plays. Again, we're vying for a possible shot at the playoffs and can't afford to do that, especially in a game like this.
So Vermillion back to punt. He'll be receiving the punt at about the 32 and something.
Oh, they were calling for the fake.
Yes, they were.
Vermillion was acting like he was going to punt it, but Hicks didn't know what was happening. It went right by him, and that play was doomed.
Yes,
from
it was.
Wow.
How can I don't mean this in a bad way. You call the fake punt over there, but it's not one of the players. It's not relayed to.
The center snapped it as if it was a real punt. He didn't snap it to the up man, which was Hicks. Vermillion acted like it went over his head, which it actually did. But again, the legal procedure. Gate City now trying to punt the ball.
We are going to punt the ball this time. He punts from the 30-yard line. There is a little bit of contact, but nothing really. And the ball goes out about the 30-yard line, I believe, Joe. Now they're going to mark it at the 34. So 1st and 10, Marion at their own 34.